Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching and Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channels. This is, of course, his Pro Wrestling Logic. This is the um, NWA Power 4 2-8 edition. And Matt Cardona opens this week's Power with Kyle Davis to talk about his attack on the NWA World Champion Trevor Murdoch last week. Cardona claimed he couldn't wrestle Murdoch because he would have to win, and that would cause Murdoch to quit wrestling like he did in 2018. Cardona mocked him, saying he never quit despite not getting an opportunity. And ultimately, um, you know, comes across as a big deal. And Cardona obviously has really grown as a talent. Team War Tournament match: El Rudo and Strictly Business, Tom Latimer and National Champion Chris Adonis defeats OGK, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Victor Benjamin Homicide, and Tag Team Champions La Rebellion, Beasta 666, Mecha Wolf, and Colby Carino, and the Fixers, Wrecking Ball Legursky and Jay Bradley. Rules for these matches are never clearly explained. Homicide is eliminated by El Rudo early, and also Battle Royal rules are emphasized here because Wrecking Ball Legursky throws someone out. Action is decent enough, but it's not sold well by the announcers. Rudo, Homicide, and Benjamin starts with Homicide hitting a cutter on Rudo pretty early. Rudo manages to pin Homicide after a sunset flip. And it looks like the referee could have just fast counted it. Don't know. Breaks down into everyone hitting big moves until Benjamin's eliminated by Wolf with a tornado DDT. Bennett and Wolf hit crossbodies on each other at the same time. Carino hits a victory road on Rudo and then jumps up wheelbarrow on Adonis, but Adonis grabs him and puts him in the master lock and gets with a great enough spot. Wrecking Ball throws several people around the ring, including Adonis, which is impressive. Adonis then hits an axe handle, followed by Bennett and Wolf hitting a double super kick on Legursky, who then throws him over the ropes, eliminating him. Bradley and Wolf battle in the ring until Bennett hits a forearm on Bradley. Bennett then hits a spear on Wolf and then hits a brainbuster. Rolling elbow for the pinfall. Beasta 666 hits a super kick to the back of Bradley's head. Adonis botches some sort of move on 666 here. Beast then turns into a big boot from Bradley. Velvet then says at this point, this is what Billy Corgan's vision was with the Team War, which is to say confusion. If Velvet is accurate, it comes down to Taven and Strictly Business at this point, and ultimately, Taven dumps Adonis over the top rope, and then countered a master lock with a twist and shout on Langmer, and then Taven nails Langmer with a knee and goes to the top rope, but Adonis shoves him off right in front of the referee and does nothing. Apparently, there is no disqualification in these. Latimer hits Piledriver on Taven for a pinfall and a win. Pope comes out and thanks the fans for their prayers as he's been out of action since hard times. He talked about being unsure what he's going to do to leave the hospital, and then uncertainty about his how long his absence there. He reiterates that he stood with Murdoch against Cardona, and the Pope was coming to slap tradition on him. The money in the promo is basically that Pope is believable in everything he says, and it's clear that he has what it takes to get things going together. NWA Women's Champion Carmella defeats Kiera Hogan to retain her, or Camille, I'm sorry, is able to retain her championship. Camille throws Hogan across the ring and pulls on her head, and then wristlock. Camille then shrugs that off. Anyway, Camille catches Hogan with a bear hug and a suplex and gets a pin. But the pinfall is botched. Hogan kicked out, but the referee counted 3 anyway. Joe Galli and Medusa, who's on commentary, tried to cover it as best they could, but since the show is pre-taped, why they didn't edit it doesn't really make sense. Team War Tournament match, the end, Paro and Odinson and Rodney Mack defeated Aaron Stevens, Crotus, and Judas, Idolmania Sports Management TV champion Tyrus, Jordan Clearwell, and Marquise Marquette again, and the Bennington 3, Jeremy Puckett, Rush Freeman, and Alex Taylor. Fine enough match. Rules are finally established in these chaos matches, although I'm not a fan of these multi-person matches just to get people on TV. Curtis gets eliminated in a very quick way. Odinson looks strong in the match. Stevens is eliminated first after mistaking Tyrus for Curtis and getting hit with the heart punch. Galli said Stevens has to leave the area, but why? And then he can't be punished for interfering. And then so Curtis and Tyrus are eliminate several folks, getting into a fight over who got to destroy Puckett. Curtis, Odinson, and Puckett then eliminate Tyrus, and the match improved a good bit here. Rocket eliminates Crotus. Judas continues to get no heat. And basically, Rocket is eliminated by Judas before Odinson and Clearwater eliminating him. Clearwater eliminates Puckett with a Midas touch, big boot. Clearwater then is left against Odinson, Paro, and Mack, which the classic heel disadvantage is brought forward, and obviously some Ruzzo style booking here. Puckett is left laying for dead on the mat. Clearwater proceeds to get the heat on Odinson for a little while. Fans knows what's going on with this. Odinson hits a bunch of European uppercuts and looks good enough here. Clearwater announced that he's out and quitting, but Paro and Mack cut him off of that. Odinson hits a huge F5 type move for the win. Paro and Mack sit outside the ring, and anyway, without the clear explanation of what these matches were supposed to be, this is probably one of the weaker NWA episodes in a while, but at least they're trying, and it's still a better wrestling show than much of what's out there. Anyway, we'll continue right after this.